This video is going to be an interesting one because I'm going to bring you through the exact process that we are starting to use and we started to use in 2024, moving into 2025, of how we actually generate almost unlimited UGC videos using AI. So we're able, through artificial intelligence, to create user-generated content. And I'm going to bring you through our process, how we do it, what tools we use, and how we put all the pieces together so that you can use this exact same process and strategy for your own e-commerce business as usual. Okay, with no further ado, let's get right into the video. This is going to be an interesting one. Great, let's get into it. This is going to be, as I said in the intro of the video, a pretty exciting one because if we think about it, scaling and creating user-generated content can be quite hectic, confusing, expensive, really expensive. And so what we're trying to do, and what, I had my team at Brandlix Media, my agency, try to research ways to just, come up with a faster, cheaper, and in some cases even better process, just because we have more control, and I'm going to explain why. But overall, I'm going to bring you through this process. I would not just use this just as of yet. I would still use the traditional way of doing UGC. But when you want to pump UGC creatives fast and cheap and just test some concepts, this can be an absolutely great way and banger way to just get it up quick, cheap, and running, so that you can test the results and then see if it's actually worth it to invest into other user-generated content. Okay, so first of all, for those of you who don't know me, like, these are just some of the caliber of clients that we're able to work with. Brands that make $20, $100, $40,000 per day in sales, right? So we also work with 6- and 7-figure businesses, but we also do work with 8-figure businesses, and we're starting to really implement this strategy. And we were exploring some tools on how to use this, and I'm going to tell you what tools we're testing right now. But we were never really satisfied with the results and and the end result, because the AI wasn't really good, and it wasn't really precise, and it didn't give enough of a variation. And so we found a process that works for us, and we're really pushing it in 2025. But this is how it works. So this is the traditional way, by the way, of scaling content. You write a script, you contact a creator, they basically produce a video, and they share around typically 1, 2, or 3 hooks, right? And the cost for this is a typical $200, $150, $200, $250. If the creator is really experienced, it can cost even more than that. We've paid like $500 for a creator for like 1 or 2 videos, right? So the pricing can get quite hefty. And where you have to literally reach your pockets, but content is really expensive. And so we do have many strategies that allow us to generate content in a very cheap way, still with humans, without AI. But this process with AI really works well. Now, let me bring you through the tool. The tool is called Arc Ads, and it basically allows you to generate scripts, and I'm going to show you what it's called so you can explore and do your own due diligence. But you can basically sign up. This is the tool. Where is it? This is basically the tool, Arc Ads. It allows you to create, and I'm going to show you some examples. You can watch the demo. But essentially what it allows you to do is that you can write a script in different languages, and then based on your avatar customer, as you can see here, you can essentially select the right actor and creator. And all of these people are, of course, you have rights to use them, so you don't have to pay them. There's some UGC people or UGC creators that ask for usage rights, which I absolutely don't understand. I understand why they ask for them, but I don't understand why I would pay for it if I were a brand, to be honest with you. So you don't have to pay any usage rights. These are people that actively raised their hand and said, yes, I'm willing to be on this platform so that people can use my face with AI. So this is all regulated, and you have hundreds of attention grabbing, as they see here, AI actors based on your persona. So if you're targeting the 55-year-old lady, you can go on, that is blonde and that has a New York accent. You can give it a script and then choose that exact person. And then it can also do a bulk creation, so you can create multiple videos within 2 or 3 minutes, super important. If you have any questions, you can go in here. They have a pretty neat website, very simple. The starting price is only $100. Then there's $200 or euros, I forgot, and then there's if you want more videos. And the first package, I believe, gives you 100 UGC videos per month, right? So That's what I've seen. Okay, and so I'm gonna show you some examples later, but this is pretty much the process, right? So you this is the process. You write scripts, you choose the avatar, and then final talking head UGC video is basically pushed out and auto-generated. And then you can be very creative, and I'm going to show you what we do to make this really, really work well, because I would not use just a talking video like that. I don't think it's at that point of a great kind of like, you know, AI UGC video. I think it's very, very good. It's very, very close to perfect, but I would not probably use like a 60-second video just like this person talking. I would not do that. Also because it, you know, I'm going to show you what I mean by what I'm saying here. I have a strategy for this, but this is the process. Before we move on, I do want to talk about how we generate scripts. Like, how do we come up with scripts? It's very simple. I spoke about this in other videos as well, but essentially we use tools like Archa, which I really recommend. I always talk about this. And so let's just say we're working with a jewelry company selling, you know, watches and jewelry and earrings and stuff like that. We would go maybe into like one of their best direct competitors, also based on like region. So if they're selling in the UK, I would probably find a competitor in the UK. I would follow the brand. I would filter by most longest running ads, as I always say in my other videos, and then active. And then you can also do video format. Most of these brands use video, as you can see, like they actually don't have any image ads, which is actually a red flag. I would definitely test image ads, but that's another point. So this ad has been running since May. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 7-8 months. We're approaching the 8-month mark soon, and so these are very profitable ads. So what I would do is basically click on this video with this Archer tool, and then I would transcribe the script. And so what it does is that it hears what it's saying. So,
hi guys, I just want to share my name bracelet with you. You can personalise this with any name, any word. You can even add your birthstone. It also comes in the most gorgeous.
So what I would do is
waterproof, tarnish-proof,
if it stops.
You can layer the bangles and bracelets like.
So what I would do is essentially I would basically gather as much information data as possible with like the top 3, 5, 10 winning ads, and then I would find a script that would suit creating something with this app, an application or software, whatever you want to call it. And so you can do this, you can transcribe it, you can also create similar scripts, and this is sometimes how we come up with, if we're like, we don't really have an idea, we just not copy the competition, but like leverage their current existing winning ads and then come up with better concepts or more innovative concepts. So you give the scripts, you log in, you choose the avatar, and then it will pump the UGC creator. Now, what does the overall process over here look like when we put everything together? This is kind of like a more complete process. The first thing that we want to do over here is that we need to understand that, as I said before, these videos are not like, I would not run them as like 60-second ads and just have them talking. What we want to do is basically combine the power of B-rolls, so actual footage B-rolls, with the power of this AI tool, so that we can easily customize hooks, change hooks. We just literally need to log in the software, type in a different word or phrase, and then it will generate it for you, which is the entire beauty of this process. It's fast. You don't need to wait for creators. You don't need to ship products. You can just have this person, this AI video avatar customer person, just shoot things for you. So this is how we structure it. We partner with some real creators. Okay, we provide them with we provide these creators that we're partnering with B-roll examples to film. And so this is an example of a B-roll example. An example of a B-roll example. So this is how it looks like. We give them like very, very clear imagery and video examples, so they know exactly what they need to do with their video, so that we have B-rolls that we can use. And so let me show you an example of this, because it's really, really important. But this is just an example of like some content that we for just a client, just the structure that we use to share with the UGC content creators, to shoot B-rolls only, not traditional UGC videos, just literally B-rolls. And so we send frames of competitors, whatever we have. We give a little bit of context, and then we have like, before and afters, before using the product, after using the product, and stuff like that, so on and so forth. And so what ends up happening is that they have a lot of different scenes, and you can literally, once you send this document that maybe takes an hour to build, it's a one time and forget thing, because once you build it, you can send it to multiple creators and say, okay, what I need is b-roll number 13 and number 14, number 15, number 16, and typically we give them around 10, 15, 20 UGC videos, or sorry, UGC b-rolls as like a task so that they complete them. And then this makes things a lot easier because they can actually go through this document, of course, ask you questions and leave comments if they need, any clarification. But they pretty much have a perfect understanding of what you want them to do. Like, this is a sad person, this is a sad person. All of these are like sad people, emotional people, whatever. And then happy people when they receive the product and stuff like that. So you can see how we're bringing them through a journey. We always want to have a journey and a structured storytelling within our scripts, because that works very well. So going back to this, once we have this, receive final videos from creators, so we receive the b-rolls, and this is essentially the final process. We combine the AI UGC talking heads, and we can also do it with multiple people. Maybe we're doing like a mashup, so we're having multiple. Let's just say we're targeting the 55-year-old Jenny from New York accent, whatever we want. We can have like 3 very similar avatars because they represent the avatar customer, like speaking in like different parts of the video, just to do like a little bit of a mashup. And so what we do is that we combine these intros, or pretty much scripts, AI talking videos, UGC AI talking videos, and then we combine them with the b-rolls, and I'm going to show you some examples. But this is how it looks like. We typically extract the audio and we put it on the background so that it always runs, and then we frame it, and so we have like 3 to 4 frames of the actual AI speaking. We don't want to have it speaking for too long, but this is a good speaking, meaning that they can listen to the words because we extracted the video, but also see the lip syncing and the actual interaction with the UGC person, right? And so I don't think it's like perfect, but it's really good. Like, people will not notice, especially if they're like normal consumers. I can almost assure you that's the case. And so we do like we extract the script, the AI voiceover script from the AI, and then we have the AI UGC talking head. Then we combine it with b-rolls while the script is running, and then we switch back and forth so that we have a very cool interactive type of UGC video. This is an example from their website that we can just go ahead and analyze together, but this is what they're doing.
Avoid these 2 mistakes if you have an Android phone. Number 1 is getting too many
B-roll.
useless emails.
This is
Number
B-roll.
2 is not being protected against spam. They are ruining your storage and productivity. Instead, try this app for free. CleanFox will block useless emails and stop spam.
Let's take a look at another product, maybe this more e-commerce related.
These dividers are amazing. I can customize them to fit all my stuff perfectly. No more digging around for ages. And it has a padded space for your laptop. Safe and snug. It has straps outside for heavy lifting in it.
Like, you would have to pay for this creator like $200. Here you basically get it almost for free, like if you take into consideration how much it actually costs to do this. And so you can just have b-rolls, and then this person can pop up and you can put it whatever you want to basically just create this ad. Let's take a look at another example.
Love your photo game? Let this app work its magic and turn your pics into pure perfection. Try Starry AI app yourself. Ready to level up?
Yeah, this is another example. You can basically put the creators here, but you can also have them like normal. Like, this is a normal frame, them like doing, because how it works is that these people that actually like raised up their hand and said yes to the ARC ads and say, yes, I can be in your software, they basically just shot their own film. And then what ARC is doing, as you probably know with like many other softwares out there, is that they're just using AI to lip sync and change the way that their expression looks and stuff like that to make it very realistic. You also watch the demo over here to have a very good understanding of how this works, okay? Cost is 100, 200 euros per month, depending on volume. But you can generate, I think, 100 plus videos per month just with 100 euro per month. So it's very cheap based on the value. And maybe some of these videos that you generate are not perfect. Just don't use them. But, as you start using the tool, you're also going to start learning how to use it in the best way to give you the best possible result. And so this is what we want to do in the end, right? Go on Ultra, find winning scripts, partner with AI UGC talking heads, not partner, but do it with the ARC ads, right? And then B-rolls. And then what ends up happening is that you have a mega huge B-roll mix between B-roll and AI UGC talking head videos with different scripts. And you can basically scale your content creation almost like with no limit, if you think about it, because you have the B-rolls, you have to pay this pay the creator only once. What I would do is, like, if you're starting out or if you're scaling, it doesn't really matter. Like, maybe partner with 5 creators. It's going to cost you like $500, $600, $700 at the most, maybe 1,000 if you want to do a lot more. But that is going to give you like 50, 70, 100 b-rolls that you can just pretty much do whatever you want with. And then this is almost near free if you think about the value that you're getting back. And you can generate scripts, it's free. So this is what we're doing and what we're really getting into 2025. Hopefully you got some value and inspiration from this tool. Let me know if you have any questions, and see you in the next video.